Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
The local forecasters are tracking snow on the way, and that isn't the only thing that has their attention. Nick.
As the Omicron variant spreads across our communities, it's happening in our hospitals too. How many workers are out sick, and what do the hospitals have to do to adjust?
But we're going to begin with Detroit schools pulling the plug on in-person learning. The district making the call to go virtual through next week. Leaders of the state's largest school district made the call this morning to keep all 50,000 students home for the next week and a half.
And it comes as classes had been canceled so staff could get tested. Megan Woods is live tonight. Megan, the superintendent made the call before most of the results even came back.
Well, he said throughout the winter holiday break, they've been monitoring the COVID cases across the city, and that virtual learning just seemed like the best option right now.
We just have to work through this difficult surge.
Dr. Vitti refers to opening schools right now as an operational nightmare. But for parents like Raina Robinson, going back to virtual learning is a disappointment.
Understand the safety measures that need to be taken because the virus is affecting a lot of people in a negative way, of course. Our students, though, I think the majority of them do better and want to be in person.
It also puts a strain on the parents who aren't working from home.
I have to make adjustments so that I make sure that my child is on task doing what they need to do, but for some parents, they're not able to do that.
Dr. Vitti says he gets it because he grew up having to be alone while his mom was at work. But when it comes to the safety of students and the city's close to 40% infection rate, he says testing just isn't enough.
I mean, even if we see higher numbers like 10%, 15%, we can stay open with 100% universal testing. The problem is when you're at 40%, the spread is so wide and so deep that inevitably you're going to have positive cases.
Then combine that with the city's vaccination rate.
We're below 50%, where other large urban school districts or cities like Baltimore, Cleveland, DC, Oakland are 70%, 80%.
The district will have IT, homework, mental health hotlines for families, and for students who don't have a laptop yet, they can pick that up at their school starting Thursday. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Megan, it might be a little early to ask this question, but any word on the possibility of a vaccine mandate for the district?
Well, the superintendent said that it is likely a vaccine mandate will happen next school year, but right now they're focusing on testing. Yeah. They only test about 60% of students. So to get to that 100%, they're going to have a testing mandate by the end of this month.
Yeah. Okay. Megan, thanks. Well, tonight, Henry Ford Health says hundreds of employees are off the job after they tested positive.
Right now, 686 Henry Ford Health System employees are out after testing positive. That's about 2% of the total number of staff there, and it's forcing them to make some difficult decisions. Nick Monticelli live at Henry Ford Macomb tonight with that story. Nick.
Jason, good evening. You know, we were in this press conference earlier this morning, and I heard the number 686, and I was like, wait, what? Really? Yeah, that's the actual number. But as you mentioned, it's only 2%. But even with that 2%, they have to make changes, and it's happening in all of our hospitals. As the Omicron variant continues spreading, those tasked with taking care of us are also falling ill. Today, Henry Ford Health System reports 686 of its employees are out infected with COVID-19. They have been expecting this because workers are exposed every day, and
our staff is part of the community, and as the community gets hit harder, we are going to get hit harder.
Hit so hard, 97 of Henry Ford's hospital beds are closed. Sick workers quarantined for 7 days after their first symptoms. But if staffing gets any worse,
if we have to, we can push that down to 5 days. That was in the CDC guidance that came out on December 23rd, late in the afternoon.
And as long as staffing remains an issue, it's a constant juggling act inside our hospitals.
One of the things we constantly do is look how many procedures and tests are scheduled, what our staffing is, and we make changes and adjustments based on the demand. So that is something we look at on a daily basis to make sure that we can continue all our essential operations.
All right, now I just got new numbers from Beaumont Health as well. Their numbers are above 400. Now, it is important to point out, though, that both these health systems have 30,000 employees plus. So again, the percentage is low, which you can see what that domino effect is like. And Jason, one of the big concerns is that we're only at the beginning of the surge. They expect this to get worse. So what will happen if they lose more employees on top of the employees that have retired early, or they even said today just quit because they're done with this pandemic?
Yeah, very scary situation. You can only hope that it keeps going fast like we've seen it go in other places, just to at least run the course as soon as possible. Nick, we appreciate it.
Well, President Biden is addressing the surge in cases caused by Omicron.
Today, he emphasized the need to get vaccinated.
If you're vaccinated and boosted, you are highly protected. You know, be concerned about Omicron, but don't be alarmed. But if you're unvaccinated, you have some reason to be alarmed. Many of you will, you'll experience severe illness in many cases if you get COVID-19, if you're not vaccinated. Some will die, needlessly die. Unvaccinated are taking up hospital beds and crowding emergency rooms and intensive care units. That's displacing other people who need access to those hospitals.
The president says the U.S. will double its order now for Pfizer's COVID treatment pill from 10 million to 20 million.
CDC is shortening the recommended time between Pfizer second doses and booster shots. The agency now says people can get the third dose 5 months after the second. That's a month earlier than the previous recommendations. The CDC also updated booster guidance for immunocompromised children between the ages of 5 and 11. They can now get a third dose of the Pfizer vaccine 28 days after their second shot.
All right, making our way through a Tuesday, and Andrew is watching what's on the horizon past this Tuesday, and it has something to do with snow, I'm told.
That's right. Andrew, the wind is going to pick up too along with it, right?
Exactly. That's why we have a wind advisory that goes into effect as we get into tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. for your Wednesday morning and all day until 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. And that's for Detroit and all of southeast Michigan, from the Thumb down to the Ohio border. I mean, winds are okay right now, anywhere from 9 to 15 miles per hour. But look at how they increase later tonight, 10 to 20 to 30 miles per hour by dawn, and then increasing dramatically up to around 30 miles per hour or greater, especially midday and tomorrow afternoon. And that could cause wind damage, especially when you're talking about higher gusts, which will likely be around 40 miles per hour or greater. Right now we've got 33 degrees. The clouds have come back after some morning sunshine, and it remains dry for this evening and tonight. But just to our west, we have snow showers as well, along with a cold front. It brings a little bit of snow as we get into the morning, but a little bit more into the afternoon as well. We'll talk more about snow totals for tomorrow and what's ahead after that as we go into the weekend coming up.
Sounds good, Andrew. Since they started tracking it in the early 90s, General Motors has been the top dog when it comes to auto sales here in the U.S. Well, GM has now been dethroned. In 2021, Toyota took home the top spot for the first time, outselling GM by more than 100,000 vehicles. Let's bring in Mara McDonald, who's following this development in which many factors played a role, Mara.
Well, Jace, I think the question is really twofold. So what's behind this? What's the root cause? And number two, is this here to stay?
For the first time, at least since the Great Depression, General Motors has been beaten in sales, and it's by Toyota.
The headline is not a great one. Toyota overtakes General Motors as the best-selling automaker in the United States, a title General Motors has always had.
GM has never been beaten in full-year sales in modern history.
That global computer chip shortage is the biggest culprit. Hard to sell new cars when you can't get chips for them. It's the chief reason used car prices have shot through the roof. According to the Wall Street Journal, Toyota does not see its victory over GM as sustainable here, nor does it intend to use that victory in its advertising. Toyota's decisions early on in the pandemic set it up to be in a far better chip position.
GM saw more production disruption due to the chip shortages than Toyota did. Toyota had stockpiled more chips, and so through most of the year they were able to maintain a steadier production rate than GM and a lot of other manufacturers did.
Back here live, Michelle Krebs from Auto Trader says the real thing to look forward to is next year at this time. What do those numbers look like next year? Simply because that chip shortage is expected to ease. And when you look at General Motors and Toyota, they both have different philosophies going forward as to how they're approaching EVs. We're live downtown tonight at General Motors World Headquarters. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Yeah, an interesting development for sure. All right, Mara, thanks.